Procrastination sneaks up on us when we least expect it. Whether you're a student, professional, or someone trying to get things done, procrastination can be a major hurdle. But guess what? There's a way to break through. Today, we're going to explore the science behind procrastination and equip you with practical strategies to overcome it. Understanding procrastination. Why do we procrastinate? What drives us to put off important tasks? To answer these questions, we need to understand the core of motivation. Motivation is shaped by four key factors: expectancy, value, impulsiveness, and delay. Imagine them working together in an equation, with motivation being the willingness to act. The more you expect success and the more valuable you see the outcome, the more motivated you'll be. On the other hand, impulsiveness and delay can derail your focus, pushing you toward distractions and postponement. Let's break these down. Expectancy. This is how much you believe you'll succeed. If you expect to do well, you're less likely to procrastinate. Value. The more you value a task or its reward, the more motivated you'll be to jump right in. Impulsiveness. This is how easily you get distracted. Social media notifications, random thoughts, or other tasks can lure you away. Delay. The longer the time before you receive the reward, the easier it is to procrastinate. You think, I can always do this later. Now that we know how procrastination works, how can we beat it? Let's go through some actionable steps. 1. Break down tasks into small steps. One major reason we procrastinate is that big tasks feel overwhelming. But when you break them down into small, manageable steps, you increase your expectancy of success. Think of it like this. A mountain may seem impossible to climb, but if you take it one step at a time, it becomes doable. For example, if you're studying for an exam, instead of thinking about all the chapters you need to cover, break it down day by day. Focus on which topics to study each day or how many practice problems you'll do. When the task feels smaller, starting becomes much easier. 2. Start small, keep the momentum going. The hardest part of getting things done is just starting. One great strategy to tackle this is the Pomodoro technique. Here's how it works. You set a timer for 25 minutes, work on one specific task, and then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this process until the task is done. Why does this work? It simplifies the challenge. Instead of thinking you need to study or work for hours, you tell yourself, I just need to focus for 25 minutes. This small commitment makes it easier to get started, and before you know it, you're building momentum. 3. Set the bar low. A powerful way to overcome procrastination is to lower your initial expectations. When the goal seems too big, it's easy to feel discouraged and avoid it altogether. By setting a low bar, you make it easier to begin. For example, if you want to develop a new habit like meditation, start small. Instead of aiming for 20 minutes a day, start with just 2 minutes. Once you've started, you'll often find yourself doing more than planned. Small steps lead to bigger progress. 4. Make the task enjoyable. Do you ever feel like the tasks in front of you are just boring? If you're not excited about the work, you're more likely to procrastinate. The key here is to increase the value of the task. How? By either rewarding yourself or making the task more enjoyable. For instance, reward yourself after completing a task with something you love, like a good meal or hanging out with friends. Or if the task itself feels dull, change your environment. Study in a new location or add background music that motivates you. A simple shift in your surroundings can make a world of difference. 5. Use Parkinson's law to your advantage. One of the most interesting ideas about productivity is Parkinson's law. The idea that work expands to fill the time allotted to it. If you give yourself 2 hours to finish a task that could take 30 minutes, you'll likely take the full 2 hours. To combat this, try setting artificial deadlines. By shortening the time you have to complete something, you push yourself to focus and work more efficiently. Be realistic though. If your deadline is too aggressive, it can cause unnecessary stress. 6. Minimize distractions. Distractions are productivity killers, and it's hard to fight them with sheer willpower alone. Instead of trying to resist temptation, design your environment to minimize distractions. Turn off notifications on your phone, computer, or smartwatch. If you're at home and keep getting distracted, move to a quieter location like a library or coffee shop. The fewer distractions you have, the less impulsive you'll be, and the more focused you can remain on your task. 7. Know yourself and adapt. Finally, one of the most important things to remember is that everyone is different. Not every technique works for everyone. Some strategies may resonate with you more than others, and that's perfectly fine. Understanding your own habits and personality will help you tailor these tips to your life. Experiment with different approaches until you find what works best for you. Whether it's setting small goals, creating structured timelines, or minimizing distractions, finding what suits your style will make all the difference. Procrastination can feel like a constant battle, but by understanding what drives it and using the right strategies, you can regain control. Start by breaking down tasks, setting small goals, and designing an environment that helps you stay focused. With these tools, you'll find that overcoming procrastination is not just possible, but manageable. You've got this. Stay motivated, stay disciplined, and watch how quickly you start making progress. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you press that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.